Okay, Sagittarius, I don't know why you guys' video cut off the way that it did, so I had to give you guys a part two because I'm not going to be repeating that information that I said over in the other video. So, I'm just going to be repeating it. So, yeah, the first card you came out is Seven of Wands. So, this Seven of Wands here is you standing in your truth, protecting your energy, you know, not backing down, not letting one's manipulate or take over you. I just really feel like you are coming out of that shell, like of this, I don't want to say this bad or anything, but it's like this, you're not being a victim anymore. You're like standing up in your truth and your power, okay? So that's good to see that. Let's see what other two cards we have for you guys. Yeah, I mean, you have the Three of Swords, so there could have been some past heartbreak and hard decisions. Look at that matter of the heart with the chakra. So there could have been some hard decisions that you had to make. A lot of you like I said, could have made decision to walk away from a relationship. No matter how much you love the person, it's about you loving yourself. Okay, putting yourself first. Okay, so a lot of you could have decided to walk away from that as well too, you know, things that weren't good for your heart and your soul. And you know, as painful as this was for you to walk away, you don't understand this is opening you up to something bigger and better, and it's definitely opening you up to blessings around you. Okay, so let's see with the other card. We have another card for you, Sagittarius spirit, for the next 72 hours. I feel there's been a lot of pain you Sagittarius been enduring, but this has actually been opening up this blockage that you have been holding in and you're releasing, okay? Thanks, Spirit. Yeah, look at that. The Star card. Yes. Some of you could have left an Aquarius too. You guys could have been dealing with an Aquarius for some of you, or relationship. But the Star card is like a big transformation. There's a lot of growth that's been happening with you. You've been leveling up. You've been maturing. You know, you've been deciding not to, every time like when you're facing a problem, you run away from it, like, oh, I don't want to deal with this, nope, 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 like, you know, get what I'm saying, like hiding everything in, but you're like releasing it now. You know how some people just don't want to deal with the hurt that they have and they try to bottle it up, but the Star card for me says you guys been growing, you've been maturing spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. You've been growing and leveling up, and you've been tackling these problems, okay? And also the Star card too is definitely about a blessing in disguise coming for you, a completion coming in. You do have, within a few weeks, you have abundance, you have big happy changes. So that is very good to see for you, Sagittarius. Very proud of a lot of you guys, okay? So that's good. Okay, bottom of the deck energy here is that Ten of Wands, and it's definitely like you have been hanging on, like you've been tired, you've been carrying the world on your shoulder, but you haven't gave up. You still been pushing. But I do feel the need, Sagittarius, to tell a lot of you, do not carry unwanted energy that is not your energy. Okay, let me put this on my charger because I don't want this to cut off on you guys again while I am trying to speak. So I'm gonna have to try to speak very loud because I'm gonna take the headphone pieces out. Okay, let me just put this in because I don't want this to cut off on you, Sagittarius. All right, I gotta let it charge. Okay, let me make sure my volume is up for you guys. Yeah, it's all the way up. Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I'm set for you guys, and then I'm going to talk as loud as I can for you guys. Yes, but definitely with this Ten of Wands energy is definitely this energy of, I want to say that do not, you know, carry unnecessary people's baggage. Okay, you're trying to focus on your baggage right now. Don't carry unwanted energy that you don't need to carry because it causes a lot of stress. And for a lot of some of you Sagittarius, you're probably carrying your stress inside of your bag. Okay, that's what you're probably doing. But overall, Sagittarius, there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of change because you're making these changes happen. And by you making these changes happen, you're definitely walking into blessings. Okay, so let's clarify these three cards for you. We're going to clarify that Seven of Wands card for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, I mean, you have the Hangman, so it's definitely this Hangman you guys are releasing yourself. I don't even want to put that as reverse because it's not reverse for me. A card fell on the floor, that's why I'm talking like this, but it's not so much of you staying stuck. I feel like the Seven of Wands is you're going to be releasing yourself from situations that have been holding you back, okay? The Page of Pentacles came out too for you guys, and this is you guys birthing something new. You do have the big happy changes and abundance coming in, so this definitely for a lot of you can be a message coming in about a job offer, career offer, something you probably went to school for, work hard for, you didn't think you were going to get a job for it, and boom, it comes right in. Okay, you leave one situation that's been dead end for you in the career, whatever sector, and you get something new. Another energy I want to say for some of you guys, that you might be in the Seven of Wands energy, being really defensive, because I feel for some of you Sagittarius, if you've been dealing with an earth sign in the past, they're going to call themselves trying to hit you up. And this is why you're going to have your guard up, because I feel this energy of manipulation, like they're not changing. So you might even get a contact from an old earth sign you used to deal with, or they could have earth in their chart. And I just feel this energy of them trying to say that they changed, they want to work it out, but they don't have shit to offer you. And I'm saying that as blunt as I can. So, and I feel you're gonna feel that with that Seven of Wands. You're not gonna be falling for it, because you guys are on a new page now. You're not allowing, people to manipulate you anymore. You're healing yourself. You're loving yourself. So I feel like I don't even need to tell you this, because you're not gonna be beat for this. They could be still stuck on you, but you're definitely not stuck on them. So that's for some. But Page of Pentacles definitely could be any delays you've been experiencing with work careers, and then you definitely could get that opportunity and blessing coming in, okay? So let's give you the clarifier for that Three of Swords, that heartbreak, something you decided to walk away from, or maybe somebody broke your heart. It could be one of those, but yeah, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. You guys, some of you could have been dealing with an earth sign too, and this earth sign person really broke your heart, because they probably were juggling you and someone else. And the Eight of Pentacles, they could have been trying to work. The Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, but I feel like they was trying to work hard to keep it a secret from you, and trying to portray they were one thing. They were trying to portray they were all about their work, but in reality they were about you and someone else. Like, that was an energy I was feeling, and it really broke your heart, because you were trying to work hard to make this work. But then you started feeling like with this Two of Pentacles that they were really juggling you. They weren't, treating your feelings and best interest, and they were juggling you. And you were working hard to try to make this work. But this Three of Swords for me is definitely saying that as hard as it is, you know that you had to walk away from this, okay? And for some of you, you could have just been juggling a lot with work and juggling a lot with school. And then you guys had to make a decision to leave one of these situations because it was just too much for you. But whatever this is that you decide to walk away from, that you were juggling, that was hard, is definitely a blessing coming in for you, though. Because this hard work and this dedication you put in, you're definitely going to be reaping the rewards and benefits from it, okay? So let's see the Star card for you guys, Sagittarius, because this is like leveling up. This is like maturity and growth, and this is also a blessing, like a healing coming in. Okay, yeah, thank you, Spirit. You have the Knight of Cups and you have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, I mean, Nine of Swords, I feel like this has been your past energy. Some of you Sagittarius could have been dealing with depression, could have been dealing with anxiety, could have been dealing with sadness over a loved person. It could have been a water sign or earth sign that you were dealing with that caused this pain. But I feel like this was the last piece of the puzzle. Like, this was the last straw for you to know that you needed to really take care of yourself and heal within, okay? And yeah, a lot of you could have been hurt by someone with love, with their actions or what they were doing. But I feel like this was still part of this like journey. This was like what you needed to get you in this healing transformation, okay? And then for some of you, the Nine of Swords is still past energy of something you've been depressed and stressed about. But then the Knight of Cups can definitely be you taking action of your happiness, putting your happiness and your worth first and doing something about it. Like, okay, I'm depressed, I'm not happy. Why am I not happy? Why am I not depressed? Okay, this is the reason why. Okay, now I got to take action. I got to get to the root of the problem to get me out of this energy. Like, every day is not going to be a good day, but you're learning like now how to balance things out. Okay, Sagittarius, so that definitely has different meanings, but there's definitely a transformation and growth coming in with that Star card, okay? Yeah, your bottom of the deck energy, you have Sagittarius, you have that Five of Swords. So definitely this Five of Swords is like, a lot of people's been getting this Five of Swords with. I feel like a lot of people seeing the true colors of people's actions to see that some people really ain't about crap. And this Five of Swords was like a lot of, I feel like this Five of Swords is a lot of people you axed out of your life. Could be a lot of people about drama, competition. Could just be a lot of people who hurt your heart, who didn't have your heart in best interest, and like you're like removing yourself from this conflict and this hurt, and you're actually doing something about it, okay? So Sagittarius, this is a very good reading for you guys. I definitely love this because this is a lot of growth and blessings coming in. You guys are definitely, getting back to yourself again. You've been in that slump for a while. You're opening up your heart. You're removing these blockages that's been around you. You're starting to realize that there's something bigger and better for you, okay? And that's going to be bringing that abundance. And there's definitely going to be a big, major change or transformation within the next few weeks for you. So definitely be ready for big, happy changes and peaceful resolutions to find probably happen within your life, okay? So Sagittarius, I hope this reading could give you some clarity and insight. Sorry you guys had to get a part 2, okay? And I will touch base with you guys next week for your week ahead reading. Stay blessed.